So we got Joe Ass, motherfucking ass, aka Robinette Biden. This is from the New York Post, and that's, there's going to be that angle here, so just check it out. Biden says Democratic governors scrapping COVID mask rules are probably premature. So I made a video about this a couple of days ago about how New Jersey's Governor Phil Murphy is planning on letting the mask mandates in schools and other such things expire in March. And I criticized that heavily. There's no sign that March something there's going to be a switch that's going to be flipped, and March is the calendar is going to change months, and then COVID's going to be like, oh fuck, I'm tired, I'm going home. That's not going to happen. Okay, this doesn't work that way. The idea that you would just maybe, but again, like I said, those news articles were testing the waters, right? Because there's a month from now, right? Is March like 7th or whenever, right? So they're saying that now, seeing if there's pushback, and then they're going to change course. And so Joe Biden is seemingly giving them some pushback. President Biden on Thursday said the Democratic governors ending COVID-19 indoor mask mandates are probably premature, before hedging and adding, it's a tough call. I just want to say it is not a tough call. You put me in that room, I make this call 100% of the time. 100 times out of 100, take your masks and put them back on, motherfucker. It's not that hard. If you can't breathe, okay, do you want us to get you hazmat suits? Because I'm down to spend some money on everyone gets a hazmat suit. I'm down with that. Biden sided with the Federal Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. What does that mean, sided with them? It's a fucking, what is this, a podcast drama war? After a half dozen states led by Democrats said this week they're going to end indoor mask requirements as new coronavirus cases drop. I committed that I would follow the science as put forward by the CDC. Yeah. Okay! Okay, alright, sure. And the federal people. Well, I love the federal people. And I think it's probably premature, but it's a tough call. It's not a tough call. Biden told NBC journalist Lester Holt in the first TV interview of 2022. Biden said the schools will have less reason to require masks with increasing eligibility for vaccines among young children. As long as there are populations of petri dishes, aka Republican voters, aka dumb fuck motherfuckers, right, aka anti-vax morons, as long as that pocket of dumb fucks exists, vaccination for everyone else is not the solution, because there's going to be these mutant variants that get out of these fucking little petri dishes of dumb fucks. And again, we already have vaccine-resistant mutations. It's just that fortunately they're not as prevalent as the less resistant mutations as of this moment in time, at least in the United States. But that could change. There's no reason to say, oh yeah, all the kids got vaxxed. So, again, we can just do a 6-week lockdown. I've been saying this since March of 2020, almost 2 years ago. We could have just done a 6-week lockdown. Everything would be fine. We can fix everything right now. Pay people to stay at home 6 weeks, paid vacation, everyone in the country. And except for emergency workers like the USPS, they get super triple, double, quadruple, 10 trillion times overtime. And you hire a bunch more of them. They deliver all the food. They deliver everything we need, and we're good to go. That's all we have. We have zip codes. It's not like we need to how are we going to know where everyone's house is to deliver food? We got zip codes, motherfucker. That's problem solved. But again, Democratic governors are not going to do that because they're bought mostly by corporations. What's happening is every day that goes by, children are more protected. I don't know what that means. We're now on the verge of being able to have shots for children under the age of 7 and young children, and so the more protection they have, the probably less you're going to see less and less of a requirement to have the mask. This whole thing about masks, I'm sorry, other fucking countries just wear masks all the time. It's not even, so we need a mask mandate. There's other countries that 80% of the time when you're in public, you just have a mask on. So this idea that Americans, take the mask off! I want to take my goddamn shirt off in the fucking summertime. You ever deal with fucking titty sweat? It's annoying. It's not good. You don't like dealing with that, especially in the summertime, right? And then you get this weird, I don't even want to start about it. So I want to take my shirt off at the grocery store. Can I do that? Am I allowed to do that? No. Why? Because then I'll go to fucking jail. Why is it not the same for masks? Right? Like, my fucking nipples aren't going to kill anyone. Now, it might make someone uncomfortable. That's possible. It's very possible. Unlikely. Let's be honest. Unlikely, but it's very possible. Right? But it's not going to kill anyone. Whereas you going like, hey, how are you? Like fucking SpongeBob in that goddamn stinky breath episode where he eats the onion sundae and then that's your COVID particles coming out of me. Fucking put a goddamn mask on. This shouldn't be that fucking difficult. My God, this country is filled with fucking children, literal fucking children. I mean, like, even children are more well behaved than these fucking crassy, fucking loser morons. Like, fucking goddamn. According to CDC data, more than 80% of U.S. citizens ages 5 and up have had at least one coronavirus shot. For adults, 87.4% got at least one shot. What is this at least one shot? That's the bar here? That's the fucking bar here, one shot out of like a 2 to 3 shot process? Yeah, 87% of Americans got an F. And that's good. 87% of Americans got at least an F. Okay. New York is among the states scrapping mask mandates as the Omicron variant of COVID-19 subsides. The statewide New York mask or vax rule for customers or private businesses ended Thursday and is now optional for counties, cities, and businesses. People still need to wear masks in schools and on mass transit. This is so dumb. I mean, this whole thing, this whole pretending that it's just like people are dying, man. I don't know why that this is like, this isn't a debate. Like, people are fucking dying. Like, I'm gonna look up how many people died yesterday. How many people died fucking yesterday? Let me look. How many motherfuckers died yesterday? So according to Worldometer, 2,465 people died yesterday. Yesterday. 2,465 people are dead. And these fucking politicians are just like, how about we make a mask or vac, vac down the children, get the vaccines, we don't know mask mandate, you gotta go open for business, you gotta go shopping on Valentine's Day coming up, go, like, what? What? 2,465 people died yesterday. If 2,465 people died in like a fucking 70 car pileup, that would be fucking news for months. If 2,465 people died while working in an office building as a plane hits them, that would be news for 20 years. But 2,465 people die of a preventable disease, no one cares. No one gives a shit. No one fucking cares. No one gives a rat's ass. No one gives a rat's fuck ass. You could fuck a rat in the ass and no one would care. That's this fucking country. Stupid ass shit.